The Reckless Ray. The Reckless Power Hour. Power Hour.
Ah, the month of love. Does it get any better? Roses, little stuffed teddy bears, red boxer shorts, crotchless of course, and a little baby shooting people with his love gun. And believe you me when I tell you, the sex shops really step up their game during this time of the year, Augustus. Hey, what the hell is this? What's up with you two? I mean, I've grown accustomed to walking in on Auggie silently weeping to himself plenty over the years. There seems to be a different level of despair in the air today. What gives?
Honestly, it just seems pretty bleak out there right now, Ray. People are being dragged off the streets, masked gunmen walking around. It's kind of dystopian. It's just, ugh.
Dystopian? That? It's downright insane. This is third world shit right here. It's like living in fucking North Korea.
I guess you'll just have to forgive us, but we're just not feeling the best right now about the direction things are headed.
You know, I thought you two might be feeling a little down, which is why I'm already 10 steps ahead of you. Now, I know you two don't always see eye to eye with my particular views on the world. I mean, God knows I find Sephora's free-loving, vegan, hipster ways repulsive. And don't even get me started on Auggie's mind-numbingly moderate, boring and reserved, bland approach to reason.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's do the right thing. Let's reach consent.
It's painful to watch is what it is.
Your point being, Ray?
My point being that even I'm not in love with the way things are going out there. Particularly in Minnesota. I mean, the people may be fat and smell like pine needles up there, but they don't deserve this. I mean, sure, withhold all the funding for the impoverished and do what you have to do, but this is taking things a step too far.
Again, what is your point?
My point is this. To quote the late, great Burt Bacharach, what the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Meaning?
Meaning I've decided that we're gonna throw the grooviest Valentine's Day mixer the city has ever seen. All the biggest athletes from the area, all the biggest stars. Me being the biggest, obviously. But it's gonna be the Great Valentine's Day Mixer at 26. A star-studded event with only the sexiest of the sexiest allowed in the doors. Obviously, we'll make an exception for the giant potato they call Auggie over there. But other than that, only sleek, sexy singles ready to mingles.
Yeah, that just doesn't seem like a good idea right now to me. Kind of tone deaf.
Nonsense. For Christ's sake, Auggie, look at yourself. You need this more than anyone. Honestly, when's the last time you got laid? Or held hands with a girl or whatever stupid shit it is you do when you're on a date with the fairer sex?
Love life is just fine, Ray. It's just now doesn't feel like a time to be celebrating.
I hate to say this, Auggie, but maybe Ray's right.
See, even Sephora knows you need to smash some hooch.
No, not about the hooch, whatever that is. Feels like something sexual, no doubt. But maybe it is time to try and bring people together a bit and just have some time out of that world, you know? Not reading the news, not having to be picking sides all the time. And no offense, Auggie, but you do need to get laid.
As I was saying, my love life is just fine, thank you very much. I recall I was the only one that had a date for our New Year's dinner, so why don't you two worry about yourselves? It's not like either of you two have been lighting it up socially lately.
First off, you know I don't tie myself down with one lady, Augustus, especially on New Year's night of all nights. I like to keep my options open until the stroke of midnight. But believe you me, by the time the ball dropped, old Ray here had dropped his own ball of sorts, if you catch what I'm saying.
Aww, why do you always have to say stuff like that?
And second, if you're referring to that gal you brought to dinner, Roxy, fairly certain you were terrified of her. I'm twice, if not 20 times the man you are, Auggie, and I have to admit that even I was a little afraid of that one.
She wasn't that bad. Maybe a little rough around the edges, but...
A little rough around the edges. When I asked her how her pasta was, she said, and I quote, "Bitch, I will stomp you." To be fair, I respect a girl with some moxie, but that chick was straight up nuts. I mean, come to think of it, she might actually had some nuts. Did you say she had spent some time in prison for beating up her last boyfriend?
Okay, Roxy's not on trial here. She may have spent some time at that women's correctional facility for an undisclosed assault, but it's neither here nor there. Like I said, I didn't see either of you bringing anything to the table that night. At least I had a date.
I had a date.
Let me rephrase that. A date I didn't have to pay.
I resent that inference, Auggie. It's not the date you pay for. Everyone knows it's the extra kink that requires you to need to add a little payment at the end of the night.
And I wouldn't talk if I was you either, Sephora. I haven't exactly seen your date calendar full.
And that's why old Ray here is gonna throw the swankiest bash this town has ever seen. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Gatsby-esque.
Last time he told us something was gonna be Gatsby-esque was last year's Oscar party, which you wore a tuxedo in your garage, drunk, complaining the whole time that you were a better actor, director, for some reason lover, than any of the winners that night. You then threw a remote at your TV and shattered it and demanded we all leave.
As I said, Gatsby-esque. So what do you say? Are you two in or what?
I just don't really like this time of year. Valentine's Day always seemed forced and needlessly stressful.
Not to mention a ploy by the capitalist fat cats to drum up more profits around a made-up holiday.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Auggie. Is there anything that you don't not like? How could a person be against Valentine's Day? That big fat naked baby everywhere? Shooting people with his love gun?
You mean arrows?
Whatever. All I'm saying is, how can a person not like Valentine's Day?
Well, if you want to get technical, the holiday is named after a Catholic priest who was put to death for performing marriages in ancient Rome. So maybe he didn't have such a great time.
I'm not talking about the movies here. I'm talking about the modern Valentine's Day. Giving roses, secret crushes, edible panties. What about Valentine's Day cards, Auggie? Didn't you ever get a Valentine's Day card as a kid from that one special girl? Your case, maybe boy in class? Maybe you even gave one yourself. Undoubtedly to some nerdy little tomboy at the end of the lunch table. Well, that's neither here nor there.
Oh, I hated that day. It was without a doubt one of the most stressful days of the year as a kid.
You know, Auggie, has anyone ever told you that you really ought to talk to a therapist about some of these bizarre hang-ups of yours? Or at the very least, drink away the memories as I like to do? What can you possibly have against kids giving each other Valentine's Day cards? It's practically a milestone in every youngster's coming of age. Pulling out the class roster, picking and choosing who got the best cards, who got that very safe card that just said, "You're my friend." Had no pictures of anything on it, so it couldn't be misconstrued.
Nice, Ray. See, you're making people feel great about themselves right from the very start.
I'm just saying it was a time-honored tradition. How could you be against it?
Oh, don't get me started on that so-called tradition. The early years were the worst. You had to make your own cards, those stupid little scissors and that thick construction paper. I can still hear it grating in my ears. Cotton balls and glue stuck all over my tiny little hands, just trying to get those damn things off. Well, meanwhile, little Sherry Johnson was chumming it up with Bobby Nelson just because his mom was good at crafts and pre-made a bunch of cards for him. Bunch of shit is what it was. Most of the time I was in tears before we even reached the point where we had to hand them out, still trying to get the damn cotton swabs off my hand and arms. By the time I was done, it was always the other art reject in class that I traded with, both of us crying, glue everywhere, handing each other construction piece nightmares just to pretend like it meant something.
Well, you do make a good case for why we have remedial classes, Auggie, and I'll once again say you may benefit from some therapy. But this sounds more like a you issue than anything else.
And of course, there were the later years where we didn't have to make our own cards, but I had to buy them and hand them out to everyone. Like that was terrified for a 10-year-old boy who just wanted to go out on the playground, maybe play some marbles. Instead, here I was inside, fretting all day long. Who would give me one? Who wouldn't? Oh, it was a dreadful, dreadful time. Still makes me sick to my stomach.
Jeez, Auggie. You got a lot of issues.
You're telling me you like that day? Someone who doesn't believe they should pick teams in school because the weaker kids get picked last? I would have thought you would have been very much against this exploitation of children.
Oh, I loved it. I was cute and developed early, so naturally my little milk carton mailbox was overfloweth with gifts and goodies from all the little boys, and even some little girls who had very, very unfortunate haircuts. By junior high, I was taking home 24 roses on the day. So no, I very much loved it.
But the only thing worse is when my parents forced me to go to my 7th grade dance.
Now you're ragging on school dances? My God, Auggie. What did they call you in school? Charlie No Fun? Who doesn't love the sock hop?
What the hell is a sock hop?
It's a school dance.
So why didn't they just call it a school dance?
I don't know, because you wore socks, you hopped. I don't know, look, that's not the point. The point is Auggie was apparently a killjoy already as a kid.
It's not a killjoy. Then
Well,
or now.
it does kind of sound like you've lived a pretty sad life, Auggie. Who doesn't enjoy a boy-girl dance?
Don't look at me, I loved them. Stealing kisses off Betty DeLange underneath the bleachers, pulling in tight for a slow dance with Marjorie Everett for a little squeeze to Earth Angel. Oh, those were the days.
I do not share that sentiment, and I don't care to talk about it.
Oh, Auggie. You were one of the kids who just stayed on the bleachers the whole time, weren't you? Alone and horny, too afraid to talk with the girls. All the other kids danced and had a fun time, weren't you?
I said I do not wish to talk about it.
Oh, Auggie indeed. Perhaps you can at least take solace in the fact that you're making others feel better about themselves, I guess. My buddies and I had a great time making fun of the dorks like you on the bleachers.
I wasn't on the bleachers, okay?
What do you mean you weren't on the bleachers? Just look at you. You got bleachers written all over your face.
I danced, okay? I danced the whole damn thing in one long, dizzying, never-ending jam. One song after another. Sir Mix-a-Lot. I was on the floor, shaking my ass. Firehouse, you know it. Running around, belting lyrics at the top of my lungs. Finally found the love of a lifetime. Then on to Love Shack. Just lighting that motherfucker up. Juking left, juking right. Doing the sprinkler. Oh God, the sprinkler. I still can't hear the B-52s to this day. Why did my mom have to tell me I was her little Fred Astaire? Why did she have to tell me that?
I don't understand. It sounds like you had a great time. You were dancing and having fun. What's the problem?
Because I made a goddamn fool of myself. That's the problem.
But you had fun, didn't you?
At what cost? They started calling me Groove Thang, White Chocolate. And of course, all the parents and teachers were there talking, saying, oh, how much little Auggie loves to dance. Just look at him, he loves to dance. Oh, little Augustus, he loves to do a jig for us. Dance for me, little Augustus, dance for me. I vowed then and there, I will never dance again.
Yeah, Ray's right, you need therapy.
No, what he really needs is the swankiest Valentine's Day mixer this city has ever seen. And I'm just the man to give it to him. Not sexually. I didn't mean that sexually. You understand that, right, Auggie?
Oh, Ray, I gotta hand it to you. This isn't half bad. This is actually a pretty nice venue.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. But I can't help but notice there's not a person of color in sight. What's with all the whiteys, Ray? Couldn't you have at least invited a few token black people here for Black History Month?
Are you insane? Having a get-together with the coloreds now? We'd have the federales here in no time. Masked gunmen walking around taking people away. Christ, I heard they took away half the Gomez family at their daughter's wedding last weekend. And they're fourth-generation U.S. citizens. Shipped them all off to El Salvador.
Aren't they Mexican?
Apparently El Salvador is just where we send them. But it's not just the Browns either. I heard they got a few at the Clovenstein Bar Mitzvah last weekend as well. Brother Malachi was just reciting the scriptures and bam! Armed gunmen knocking down people and dragging kids out never to be seen again. So forgive me if I want to have a peaceful gathering here without the federales showing up. Figured it was safest to keep this an all-white affair. Believe you me, it pained me. You know how much I like a nice black ass.
And that doesn't really piss you off and strike you as very wrong.
Honestly, it's best if we just don't think about it, Auggie. God damn it, woman, what are you doing? Put that phone away, Sephora. What are you trying to do, get everyone killed? There's no filming things anymore.
Ow! That hurt!
Wow, Ray, I don't think I've seen you so openly disagree with the administration like this before.
Well, when their policies start impacting my love life, it's time to speak up. My Mexican dating profile alter ego, Rayvez, has been silent for the past month. People are afraid to go outside.
And again, that doesn't just piss you off.
Auggie, just be your white, normal, boring self and forget about it for right now. Besides, if you'll excuse me, I need to go introduce myself to that tall, luscious blonde over there. Auggie, have you been spreading the rumors I told you about the Epstein files?
What rumors?
Ray's been asking me to spread rumors that his name is all over the Epstein files.
Why?
Because anyone who is anyone is named in those babies, that's why.
You know, even when you start to show a little heart, you're still despicable.
Good, good. I'll throw a drink in my face. Chicks dig a bad boy. Nothing that will stain, though. I have to get this suit back to the shop tomorrow.
Normally I take great pleasure in that, but now you've ruined it for me. Auggie can throw the drink on you.
Like hell he will. I don't need these fine ladies thinking I swing that way. Old Ray here is 100% testosterone.
You mean testosterone?
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, see what happens when they shut down my Rayvez site? The sexy Latin stuff just starts to ooze out of my body.
Not surprising, given the large quantities of Viagra, Ozempic, and Old Spice aftershave.
Auggie, don't be giving away my secret sauce. Ladies need a little mystery. Besides, a little performance enhancement didn't seem to hurt Lance Armstrong, now did it?
Well, actually, he pretty much
You know what?
lost
I've had
every-
enough of you two and your babbling and negativity. I'll go in by myself without your help. Strike hard, strike first. That's what I always say.
Aw, you've been binging Cobra Kai again, haven't you, Ray? Thought you were told you couldn't watch that anymore after you were arrested for eliciting underage teens to join your quote-unquote dojo. For which, you have no training whatsoever. Or an actual dojo.
That's the Valley's loss. And I see no reason why my basement wasn't found to be adequate space for a dojo. There's a punching bag down there. Fascists. Just think of all the potential I could have tapped from those lost, wayward kids.
Well, number one, there's no ballet here in Florida. Number two, a sex doll hanging from the ceiling does not constitute a quote-unquote punching bag. And number three, I think your use of the words tapping and kids in the same sentence is likely part of why the Florida Board of Child Protective Services made the correct decision in shutting down said dojo.
Whatever, it's their loss. Now, I'm out. Ray needs to get his Mingle on before this Old Spice loses peak pungency.
I'm pretty sure you don't need to worry about that anytime soon.
Good luck with the blonde woman, Ray.
Oh, I got a good feeling about this one. Hey, sweetheart, can I treat you to a stiff one? I'll even buy you a drink afterwards if you catch my drift. The name's Ray. Reckless Ray. Ooh, I like it rough.
For a man that has met failure and rejection so many times, I really do admire his perseverance and confidence.
I hate to say this, Auggie, but you could learn a thing or two from him. I mean, not with anything he says or believes, but his unwavering confidence. I'm willing to bet those middle school dance moves you were talking about weren't as bad as you let on. I think you just need to find your inner Auggie and let him loose.
You weren't there.
I could see the way your foot was tapping the footloose earlier, Auggie. I bet it's all still inside you there, under that unfortunate polo shirt, just waiting to break loose and boogie.
I think you're probably just referring to my clinically diagnosed restless leg syndrome. Interestingly, the doctor said it's a personality trait, not an actual medical condition.
Yeah, maybe don't lead with that. But I think you need to go talk to that redhead in the corner over there. Seen the way she's been looking at you tonight, Auggie. Just looking for some fleet-footed young man like yourself to sweep her off her feet.
We've discussed this. There's no fleet and there is no floor.
I don't know, Auggie. What is that, your third Long Island iced tea? I think little Augustus is just begging to be let out of his proverbial cage. I think you're just one young MC request away from taking back the dance floor. Redeeming yourself for all those groove thang comments. Could see it in your eyes, Auggie.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you, it's now or never. You're gonna let Ray be the only one out here bringing home a lady? Look at that sad old man attempting to gyrate around that overly tanned silicone wreck of a woman. Look at her lips. They're like a baboon's ass. Bet he doesn't have half the talent in his hips that you do.
I know, look at him. He's all offbeat. He's not rotating his pelvis at all. His feet, they look like they're made out of concrete.
And yet he's out there, and you're here with me. Damn it, Auggie. Take back the night. Go over there, grab that redhead before she leaves, and show her how a man takes charge of the dance floor.
I can't. I mean, this isn't even my jam.
You just leave that to me. Besides, between the bass pumping and the molly Ray put in your first two drinks, I think somebody is about to come out of retirement.
What did you two do?
Let's just say when the next song hits, I got a feeling Mr. Groove Thang is gonna drop it like it's hot.
My jam. It's my jam, Sephora.
Go get him, Tiger. Don't you feel kind of bad, Ray, what we did to Auggie? Drugging him like that and having me hype him up to make an ass of himself again on the dance floor?
Bad? Are you kidding me? This is the single greatest moment of my life. Look at him out there. He was doing the Dougie earlier. The way he keeps grabbing his crotch and doing the robot. Oh, and there it is. There's the lawnmower. Looking good, Groove Thang. Keep it up. Sephora, make sure you're getting all this. I want to make sure we have footage of every second.
Should at least tell him to put his shirt back on, shouldn't we?
So help me God, if you put an end to this magical evening, Sephora, I will never talk to you the rest of my life.
Back up, everybody. Back up. Clear the floor. Nobody puts Auggie in the corner. Nobody. Here I come. It's time for the worm.
Oh! Bet you're supposed to move in the worm. He's just laying there.
Poor son of a bitch just concussed himself.
Yeah. My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life wasn't any other way, but it's all side roads to nowhere, and I can't find a map that seemed to mark my place. My heart frigid when it's sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm walking, got no change. You still sticking here with me. Yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm broke. Oh wait, shit. It's the second verse, right? I think it goes like, I've been stuck inside this pocket of debt, empty walls and stress. Gotta stop smoking the cess, I turn redundant. I'm a con, I'm ignoring myself. Can't stomach her dwelling. She steady telling me I'm the center of all my problems, but I can't complain, I ain't a man of my own. I'm 26, not home. I ain't grown, been wasting my way to progress, but at least I got your love on my back. You steady making me laugh. For that, I gotta thank the Lord above us, cause you make me smile when my world look gray. You make me laugh when my center is blue. My world's low pockets in these words I make. And yeah, I'm a scrub, but at least I got you. Yeah, at least I got you. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you.